Hi y'all, today we're going to be talking about the Fortification update. Do ignore the OBS screen there. Window capture isn't working for me, so we're using display capture. So, we're going to be running through the Fortification notes that's coming out tomorrow, hopefully whenever I publish this video, which should be tonight, May 16th. And I'm going to be giving you what I think about this. Notably, this is the construction overhaul that many people have been carefully asking for. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on the notes, because we're going to make this a tradition. And I don't have a lot of good things to say. I get that the team is trying. And you know what? I really want to see the game succeed, but I don't actually agree with a lot of what's in this notes, and we'll just go through, section by section, and I'll tell you what I think. So, 20 years of PlanetSide, the soundtracks becoming available is really cool. Just good. Just nice to have. It's really nice that they're also letting you use the music from the games. I'll have to keep that note myself, but that's just cool. It's useful that it's all here now, and that'll be on Spotify and whatnot, and, really good change. Or not good change, but, really good addition. Just cool to see. Double XP from 17th to 21st. Cool. Obviously, this is just good. So, the event directive. I have some weird things to say. I don't know how many you need to complete. I'm going to assume it's 5, because that's what directives traditionally require, but it could be 6, because there's a lot of things in here. It might even be more. I don't believe this was on test server at all. At least I didn't see it on test server, so I don't know how many you're going to need. So, for helping hand, heal teammates or repair their structures, it's just easy. It's really, really easy. I'll make it, when I finish this directive, I'll make a video on it and give, what I think, how to complete it, what I'd recommend, but just initial impressions, helping hand looks really easy. Hot drop, I assume, is transport assists. It's not really well explained, but I think it's transport assists. Hold the line, it's just capture points, it's not that hard. Module mastery looks really cringe because fuck construction. Earn kills during an alert is easy, that's good. Apex Predator is paid only because you have to own the Apex Assault Rifles or the new Apex machine guns, so that one's paid only, keep that in mind. Capture construction facilities, fucking cringe. Deposit sortium in a contested region is fucking cringe. And killer assist in killing enemy vehicles while winning yourself, that's fine. So the Helios is the new thing. It's a 5-round burst incendiary weapon with an alt mode that lets you lob an explosive ball of flame. I don't think we needed more AoE. And incendiary is traditionally pretty damn cringe. But you know what? It's a callback. You know what? I'm fine with it largely, and it's going to be a heavy weapon, so you probably won't see too many of them. But I don't know if we really needed more AoE. I'm sure I didn't ever play PlanetSide 1, but I'm sure there's more interesting guns you could have brought back from that game that don't promote shitter playstyles. But you know what? Cool. It's also nice to know that it'll just be a cert unlock after the event. 20-year Legacy Bundle. So first impressions, as someone who does buy bundles, this is a really, really good bundle for the price if you're willing to spend the money. So the title is whatever, the banner and banner frame are cool. I mean, they're just cool callbacks. But notably, you get a 6-month heroic. Traditionally, when they originally used to sell these, they were always 5,000 DBC, or $50. And in anniversaries, in the mid-tier bundles, that's $40. But here they're available for 3,000 DBC, which is, if you really want the boost, this is a really, really good price. I don't think we'll see another good deal on this thing again. So, if you really want a heroic, I would say this is worth it. Also, the Apex SMGs are pretty good across the board. The Armistice, Cyclone, and Aerodani are all pretty good. Obviously, Cyclone and Armistice are way better than these Aerodani. The PMG 100 is kind of shit, but still is the nicest model in my opinion. And you do get the Helios, or you get a different Helios. Based on the fact that we're getting the Helios, the Special Helios, and the Apex SMGs, I would expect to see Exceptional 8 launch alongside this, but they don't mention this in the notes anywhere. So don't take my word on it, but I would expect Exceptional 8 to come out as well. Mostly because we already have a higher than average amount of weapons in Exceptional 7, so I think it'd be weird if they didn't start doing Exceptional 8, but I don't know. This is just some theory crafting. I don't know. Still, overall, this looks like a really, really good bundle for the money. You're getting 5 guns, and you're getting a 6-month heroic, which by itself is cheaper than the bundle. So really, really good cost if you're into bundles. A construction overhaul. Interesting ideas. I don't think this changes the fact that construction is still not fun to play around. I'm really happy they got rid of AI modules, because AI modules are fucking cringe, but it's still construction. I don't like construction. I've made this pretty obvious on my channel in the past, and I don't really like construction at all. I don't think the overhaul will largely change that. It might make it more interesting. We'll probably get a sudden uptick of pop for a week, which will be nice for us Connery players, and will probably be extremely annoying for you Connery East players, because you're probably going to have killer server issues for a week or so, if not longer. But main benefit of construction overhaul is we're going to get a pop spike for a little bit, I think. Maybe. I hope. Other than that, they cleaned up some shit, they changed some shit. I don't actually care about construction, as you can probably tell. Honestly, I don't think it will largely affect the way construction interacts. I think people who want to kill construction bases are still just going to pull a platoon of fucking prowlers, and you can't do anything about it, and you're not going to want to play a construction anyway. There's some interesting ideas here, like, you know, cleaning up all the modules and stuff, or the new module system, rather, and all the new buildables, and more spawn tubes, but I don't think construction actually changes in its role. Obviously, this is just a prediction, but I don't actually think construction will largely change, and I think players in general will still not like playing around construction. So, all you 5 construction players, 4 of which are Chinese bots, I'm sure you'll really, really enjoy this update. We're skipping over all the module shit because I don't actually care. We're skipping over all the new construction stuff because I don't actually care. Basically, we're skipping over the entirety of construction because I don't actually care. Osher got some changes. The flotillas, the warp gates really, have been moved slightly. And the range of the Exodus guns on them has been reduced, which is whatever. You don't ever get close enough to them anyway, unless you're doing some Corsair shenanigans, but doesn't really matter. The Mirror Bay rework, which we're now dubbing Excavian Cleanup Site, is terrible. It's really, really bad. Basically, if you have not seen what it looks like, picture Mirror Bay, okay? It's in the middle of the tower. Have any of you seen the meme of I tripped with my Magnum dong or whatever, and like, it's just a big dong-shaped crater in the ground? That's basically what Mirror Bay looks like now. It fell into the ocean. Like, there's 2 points underwater, there's 2 points above water. It looks really trash. That's honestly the best caption I can give you for it. Astero Hydroelectric, they got rid of the dam. Or at least they got rid of a lot of walls, so you can actually get into the center pool now, which is cool, because how else am I meant to farm the poor bastards at Excavian Cleanup? Bethala Gardens, which was the center water base and the big pool in the middle, is just gone. But they added a construction base, so who cares? Wake Rift got a rename. Nascent Shipping got some changes. Viridian got some changes. Sentry got some changes. Lamplight got some changes. Emerald Laboratorium got some changes. And Leaf Biochemical is apparently a new base. I did not look at it on test server whatsoever, so it might suck ass. It might be really good. I don't know. But given that it's a warp gate base, you'll probably never even see it, so why does it even matter? Vehicle adjustments. Deployed vehicles, basically deployed Sunnies, Ants, and Galaxies, have no despawn timer. Really, really good change. You can do 1v1s on PTS way easier now without having to constantly jump back in your Sunday, or, oh shit, I forgot to get in it, my Sunday despawned. I don't think it will actually largely change live play that much, because there are not many situations where your Sunder lasts for over 20 minutes without someone getting in it. But it's a nice change. It sure is a nice change. Ant basically got some UI changes, and now your mineral radar and cordium capacity upgrades are built in. You'll be getting a cert refund if you've already certed into that, so take what you can get. And the Colossus gets some starting cordium, and you have more of it now. Player Studio helmets, I don't want to be negative. Obviously, the Player Studio people who are still in the system do largely good work. I don't think these helmets look all that great, but whatever, they're interesting. The Vanu one is visually unique, at least. They're not for me, but someone will probably like them. Miscellaneous notes. Not actually much changes here. They just basically cleaned up UI. They changed the sky on a couple maps. On Osher, Indar, or not Osher, Hassan, Indar, and Emerish, which I don't think will be noticeable whatsoever, but cool. You can't hack terminals through walls anymore, which is pretty sad, because you could always hack terminals through, like, walls, and then troll the shit out of people on the other side, which is really, really funny. Like how you could quick knife through the yellow shields and kill people on the other side. A little bit of trolling has been removed. Won't actually change the gameplay at all. They changed some codex text, but I still don't think I've ever seen anyone actually click into it, even watching new players on Twitch, so I don't think this will actually affect the game. And they fixed an NC ammo slot bug. So, on the whole, it's an okay patch. I mean, double XP is cool. The new bundle's cool. If you're into bundles and you like your submachine guns, I'll probably be picking it up. But otherwise, I mean, if you really, really like construction, I guess it's a good update. But nobody does. As I've already alluded to, the 5 construction players, 4 of which are Chinese bots, will probably really enjoy this update. The rest of you normal people, I don't think much is going to change. You still will probably not like fighting at construction. You will still probably just spam a shit ton of tanks to kill construction, or you will just ignore it altogether. Honestly, I think the largest benefit of this patch is that we'll probably get some population from it. So hopefully Connery isn't dead, and maybe Connery East will be so overloaded that all the bitches who left Connery will come back. But, you know, It is what it is. Hopefully there's not too much absolute critter gameplay with the construction, but you never know. Every server's got those little construction critters that make the game way more fun for the rest of us. So, here's hoping it's a decent patch. I don't know if it will be. Thank you all, and I'll see you all again another time. Enjoy the OBS screen.